A longtime Hinds County Circuit Court judge is calling it quits after breaking barriers and opening doors for women and African Americans.
Judge Tomie Green is leaving the bench this month after 24 years and 35 years of public service. I caught up with Judge Green, who says she's accomplished a lot, but it's time to go.
It's scary sometimes.
Judge Tomie Green isn't tall in stature, but she's filled some big shoes. The little girl from Washington Addition never thought she would grow up to be the first woman elected as a circuit court judge for Hinds County, and the first African American and first woman to serve as senior circuit judge in the county.
For me, at first, it's just an opening of the door and building a bridge for the generations that are going to come behind me. I'm an educator generally, so every law clerk I have or staff attorney, I'm educating them to go out into the community. Doesn't have to be being a judge, but to be great lawyers. My staff, they all get out and they educate other people about what the system is. The only thing I can say about most people when they're first is, for me at least, is I don't want to be the last. I want to have other people of color to take the bench. I think once people start getting on the bench who have experiences other than what the majority in the past have had, you'll start seeing a system that works for the people who actually live within the district.
Judge Green has accomplished a lot in her 24 years on the bench, but she says creating a drug court for the county is something she's very proud of.
I came to do one thing, and that is to be fair and impartial. But when I got here, I saw some problems, and James Graves and Alice Clark had talked a lot about drug courts, so we've been able to establish and develop a great drug court that Judge Kidd holds. The senior judge gets to appoint that individual.
When it comes to fighting crime, there's lots to be done. But one thing she says the court needs is more than 4 circuit court judges for the county.
We probably have about 1,000 cases each of civil cases, and every case filed against the state of Mississippi and its entities has to be filed in Hinds County. So we get those cases. No other district gets that other than Jackson. We're an appellate court. So everything from justice to county appeals to us. Any board decision appeals to us.
Judge Green says she retires knowing she's given her best and worked hard for the people of Hinds County.
I tell people nobody should come to the circuit court and expect to sit down. We work from sun up to sundown, and even when we go home, we take our work with us. I think every public servant ought to get up recognizing that somebody elected you to do a job and that you need to do it.
At 70 years old, she says it's time for the next generation to take over. Now, Judge Green says she is looking forward to spending time with her family, especially her 2 grandchildren, and attending their events. And Melanie, she says that she is trying to decide whether she wants to be a special judge, and if she does decide to that means she could be called to hear cases around the state. So we'll see if she's done with the bench or not.